want to switch gears with you on drug use in hip hop.
Yeah.
We just lost somebody not too long ago, Little Peep.
Little Peep, yeah, same.
Are artists ever gonna take responsibility for the music they put out like that, and then when things like that happen to either a fan or the artist himself, is the artist ever gonna take responsibility for things like that?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess substance abuse right now is really big in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I think just it's like a culture where, you know, hip hop is at now. It's just like people are embracing that shit a lot more now. Pop pills and sip lean and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It probably would have to be like a bad batch of, like, you know what I'm saying, some drugs and just something. I don't wish this on anybody, but it would have to take maybe a few people like overdosing or something like that for people to kind of be like, all right. But I don't know. Maybe we're too far gone anyway to even get back to that level, and it just has to be people like waking up like, yo, this shit is just bad for you. Like, I don't indulge in none of that shit. I don't pop pills. Scared.
Right.
And lean and stuff like that. I took a sip. Curious, you know, curious minds want to know.
Right.
Boy, it's not my thing. Tastes too good, actually. It does taste like a dangerous thing, so I don't know, man. I just pray that people wake up and, you know, I'm not saying to be the drug sellers, because that's where we came from. You know, our rappers was like, you know, the ones that were selling drugs, and now these artists, they the ones using the drugs, so.
And they rapping about the drug.
And it's scary because, you know, our kids listen to that. And I don't know, so it's tough, man.
Right.
It's kind of like a tough question.
Go ahead, bro. Maybe chime in on that topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just a question. So, like, you see how we said today's rappers are lyrically open about drug usage. How do you feel about, you know, God bless their souls, people from the 80s, like, you know, 80s and early 90s, like Whitney Houston, Kurt Cobain.
Right.
Well, Kurt Cobain didn't use drugs. I think he shot himself, right?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself.
I think it was Jimi Hendrix. There you go.
Right.
People like that. Like, how do you like? It was like the question I'm basically asking is like.
Well, they weren't open about it.
They weren't open about it.
It wasn't in the lyrics, but it was there.
But they were heavy users of the stuff, and people knew about it, still supported them. You know, like, how do you feel like with that, with today's?
I think today, the drug use is more like a fad. It's like you feel like you have to do it to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're not, it's beyond peer pressure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like back then, and I feel like drugs always been like an escape for people to leave like their reality, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is they're going through is kind of like just patches it up. You know what I'm saying? Makes you feel better. Like some of us, we smoke weed because we just like kind of like leaving that level where we're at and just trying to go to the next level. I smoke weed and I feel like it helps me tap into my writing.
Right.
But I don't even smoke weed as much as I used to. I kind of stopped. Like, I don't need to smoke 10 blunts a day to feel high, feel good about life. And I think that's just, we kind of have to know our limits. I'm not saying drug use is cool, but just kind of chill with it, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you don't need to overuse it.
All right.